and they were able to free that whale. The whale swam off apparently unharmed to join 3 others who were being monitored nearby. Incredible work that they were able to do, and thank goodness that somebody spotted this. That's just awful, Noelle. Look at that.
That's the kind of a good news story I like on a Sunday night, that it turned out okay.
Exactly.
Like, shame on people for having that in the first place,
yes.
But people step up when you need them. I've been seeing a lot of that lately. And as we're talking about symbols of hope, I'm actually going to step off screen. This is from viewer Rachel Anderson. She took this picture after today's storms along the Palouse Highway. Absolutely beautiful rainbow there. It's a beautiful region that we live in. And again, we all need a little bit of happy right now. So thank you, Rachel, for this beautiful picture. Now let's get to some of those weather headlines for the rest of tonight. We are still seeing a chance of rain and some cloudy skies across the region. And then starting tomorrow, we're going to see a little bit of a split in our weather pattern depending on where you are. So for some of you, you're going to see more showers, and then for others, more sunshine. So I'll break that down in just a second. But spoiler alert, all of us should see a beautiful July 4th weekend. So that's what you really wanted to know, right? We got that out of the way up front. So taking a look at our sky tracker, you can see that rain that was hovering over us earlier in the day is slowly pushing its way out of the region. But if you look over to this side, we do have a little bit more of that activity around Pullman and then stretching into western Montana. But it's going to just keep on moving along as weather does. But taking a look at our Futurecast again, heading into Monday, it shouldn't be too shabby out there, at least for Spokane, stretching over into Moses Lake and the Tri-Cities. Some pretty nice temperatures on the way, along with some cloudy conditions. But you see that big wall of green poking out from behind my dress? That is going to be a slight issue for those of you over around the Orofino areas, the Kalispell areas, because that could contribute to a flood watch powering up for your Monday. So definitely going to keep an eye on that for you. But again, looking at our Futurecast, we've got some of those little pop-up storms moving their way back in. You can see some in Coeur d'Alene around 5 p.m. Monday, some right around Spokane at that same time. So just be aware of that as we go into tomorrow and we start that new week. Now taking a look at our high temperatures for Monday, still pretty nice and warm. 77 in Republic, 86 in Omak, 89 in Brewster. Heading over to Wenatchee, 85 there, as well as in Chelan, 88 in Moses Lake, 87 in Othello, 71 degrees for a daytime high in Pullman, 76 in Colfax, 73 in Pinehurst. Then coming over to Spokane and Spokane Valley, sitting at about 79 degrees or so, and then about 74 degrees in Coeur d'Alene. So I want to give you a heads up about a little dip we're going to see in our temperatures, especially as we head toward Wednesday. So we're going to see high temperatures in Spokane drop from the upper 70s all the way to the mid 60s before bouncing back up into the low 80s. Going to be a similar deal over in the Tri-Cities. High 80s to start the week, dipping down into the upper 70s, then bouncing back up to about 90 degrees or so. So your planning forecast for your week, Tri-Cities and Yakima, both looking absolutely gorgeous. Lots of sunshine, bouncing up to some nice warm temperatures for Independence Day weekend. Spokane, a little bit more on the rainy side. We're going to dip down into the mid 60s by Wednesday, but again, bouncing back up, going to see some absolutely beautiful sunshine, some nice temperatures in the low 80s for your July 4th weekend.
I love it, Noelle. Thank you. We'll